This is Coach Jason Ballard, and I'm a business wingman. Over the years, I've learned a lot from working in our family construction business, serving as a senior officer in the United States Air Force, and running 12 different organizations around the world. Many people helped me get to where I am today, and it's my mission in life to serve as a personal wingman to others. That's what this podcast is all about, providing knowledge, tools, resources, and mentorship to help people soar to their highest altitude. Hey, welcome back to the Soar Higher podcast. This is your host, Coach Jason Ballard. It's a real privilege to be with you today. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different. Today, I'm going to address one specific thing that I get questioned on a regular basis. Some of the guests that come on this show, some of the folks in the audience have asked the same questions over and over, and that is, how do you know how to pick the right coach for you? We're talking about business coaching, executive coaching, career coaching, performance coaching, those types of things. If I'm in need of a coach, and there's a lot of people in need of coaches, people need mentorship. They need help navigating this uncertain world we live in, helping them make decisions, helping them make informed decisions that are best for them and their life and their family to live the life they want to live. And so coaching is just an interesting space because it's an unregulated area. Like if you're a doctor, if you're a dentist, if you're a nurse, if you're a CPA, all of those types of professions, or most professions out there, require some type of certification, credentialing, education, passing a board, being approved by something that gives you credible things that put you on the same footing as other people in that profession. So you're credible, you're trustworthy, you know what you're doing, you're trained, you're qualified, but not in the coaching industry. The coaching industry is interesting because it's not regulated. And so anybody that wants to, quote unquote, be a coach can go out there, hang a shingle, and be a coach, and do not have to have all of the things that other folks in other professions have. And you hope that the person you're dealing with that could be your coach knows what they're doing, has all the right things to help you, and they're just not some fly-by-night person. It's really hard to tell in this day and age where everybody's a coach and everybody's got a website and everybody kind of looks and sounds similar, but how do you know who's really right for you? And so one of the things that we've done here at Soar Higher Coaching and Training is develop a coaching evaluation checklist. Most people that I talk to, I'd say probably 90% of the people I talk to about coaching and training have never had a coach. They don't know what to expect. They don't even fully understand what the definition of that really is and what that means, what you get out of that, what you don't get out of it, what you do. I've had people tell me all the time, they thought it was going to be one way and it's actually different. And it's kind of this mystical thing because it's not as common as, somebody that's a lawyer. People go to lawyers, they kind of understand what that generally is, right? Not so much in the coaching space, but that's changing. And so what we've decided to do that I thought would be very, very helpful for folks in this journey is to provide a coaching evaluation checklist. This is a document that has proved to be super, super valuable for people because it helps them talk to different people and compare apples for apples, who does what, who's who offers what in what different way. What is really the best fit for you? It's because at the end of the day, coaching for you in business, as an executive, in your career, in life, is personal. You need to select the right coach for you. That's the right fit. Somebody that you like, somebody you trust, somebody you feel comfortable talking about sensitive things, having hard conversations thinking outside the box, somebody that can push you, motivate you, get you out of your comfort zones, right? You need somebody that's a coach that's very dynamic, that can connect with you on all levels, not just one thing. You want somebody that just doesn't, do one specific thing a very specific way, and you kind of take their program and do that thing, and then you've graduated. No, you need somebody that holistically can wrap around you and support you in all the ways that you need. So we've come up with a 12 question checklist that when you sit down and you compare coach to coach, credential to credential, and interview them and go through the process of selecting the coach, that at the end of that process, you make the best decision for you, that the most informed decision to help you achieve whatever it is you're trying to achieve. And so what I have discovered is that no other coach has this. I'm the only one that I know of that has something like this. So when I talk to clients and I'm like, well, would it be helpful if you had a document to compare coach to coach with? And they look at me and they're like, oh yeah, man, that would be awesome. I didn't even think about that. And so I want to share some of those things with you today directly off the checklist. And by the way, if you want a copy of the checklist, if you're considering coaching, one, you need to talk to different coaches. You need to interview them, you need to ask them questions, you need to get a good feel for them, understand what they do, how they work, how they charge, and make sure it's right for you. We offer this for free. If you go out to my website at soarhighercoaching.com/free resources, it's right on that page. You can download this document for free and use it however you wish. So if you're looking to hire a coach, to start a business, to grow a business, to scale a business, to merge a business, to go out of business, to sell a business, if you're looking for a coach to maybe help you with your processes and your systems and your technologies and the integration of all those things to be lean, mean, and efficient, if you're looking for a coach to grow your leaders, grow you as a leader, develop you into that next level of leadership, if you're looking for a coach to help you transition in your career, achieve your potential, this checklist will help you significantly. So let's get started. One of the first questions you should be thinking about when you're thinking about hiring some type of business executive or career coach is, what kind of a coach are they? If you need business coaching, if you need executive one-on-one leadership coaching, if you need career coaching to help you achieve something different in your career, get promoted, develop some more skills and talents, figure out your weaknesses, all those kinds of things, then you need a business executive/career coach. So make sure that the coaches you're talking to aren't life coaches. They're not success coaches, spiritual coaches, mindset coaches, performance coaches, fitness coach. There's over 50 different kinds of coaches out there, and some of them may meet your needs. But if you're looking for this type of coaching, make sure the coaches you're interviewing and talking to and evaluating are actually those types of coaches with those types of trainings and skills and knowledge and background. All right. So that's number one. Number two, what are the credentials of these coaches? Ooh, powerful question. This will get your coaches on their heels. Either they're accredited and credentialed or they're not. Just because they worked somewhere for a few years, just because they were a director or a VP, does not qualify them to be your coach. What does? Well, one, they need to be accredited. An organization, an internationally accepted organization, such as Focal Point, such as ICF, IPEC, just to name a few. Those are the top three internationally recognized organizations that train, teach, and certify coaches to be coaches in their respective areas. So, what are the credentials of the coach you're interviewing? They should be affiliated with one of those kind of organizations. They should be trained specifically in these disciplines of business and leadership and all the things that surround that. Not just one or two things. So they need to be trained. They need to be certified. Got a certificate, went through the program, had X number of hours involved in the program doing this type of coaching with clients in their respective area. And so there are different kinds of coaches too. There are regular kind of entry level coaches. There's some intermediate level coaches. And then there's what you call master coaches. Master coaches are coaches at the top of the pyramid. They're the best of the best, the most seasoned, the most experienced, the most trained, probably the most impactful coaches you can connect with. All right. So it's Soar Hire Coaching and Training. Myself personally, I am a certified master coach, 10,000 hours of coaching and training people. Over 1,000 people I have personally coached and trained and led to some level of success somewhere in this world. All right. You need to understand the credentials of the coach. Who certified them? How legitimate are they? If you don't know, you can reach out. You can go to our website. We have stuff out in our frequently asked questions and other supporting documents on the site that can help you understand that. Or you can just flat out call and we'll have a free conversation and we can just talk to you about it. And you can learn, and we won't sell you on anything. We may not even be the right fit for you anyway, but we'll make sure you find the right person for you. All right. Number 3, the brand. What kind of a brand surrounds the coach? Do they even have a brand? Do they even have a logo? They have a name. What all do they offer that surrounds the brand of how legitimate that is? You know, folks out there like Tony Robbins has a brand. Folks like Focal Point have a brand. Folks like John Maxwell have a brand. It's legitimate. It's real. People have gone through these programs and have gotten some value out of those things. What kind of a brand does the coach you're interviewing have? Is it a powerful brand? A trustworthy brand, a credible brand? Do they offer all of the things in ways that are top notch? You don't want a coach that's brand new, that just created this stuff on their own. You want proven strategies, proven principles, internationally accepted best practices that a coach can help you with. So you need to understand their brand. And so I have partnerships, quite a few partnerships. One of them is with Brian Tracy International. Brian Tracy started business coaching over 30 years ago. He is the master, the best of the best. And I've connected with those organizations as ways to connect with the resources, libraries of tools and different things that I use to customize my library to help people holistically. One of the pieces of feedback that I get from clients and people I talk to is, wow, you offer a lot of things. You offer all the things that create a 360-degree wrap around our business and our people and the things that we're doing, and can solve a lot of different problems with us, not just one or two things. Okay. So the brand's important. Number 4, the content, the curriculum. What kind of materials do they have, or do they even have any? A lot of people out there sell cookie cutter programs. It's some 12-week, 10-step thing where you meet with them once a week and you're in a group of people, and it's the same thing with the same people that they sell to everybody down the road. And you're just going through their computer-based training or some kind of materials like that. It's very basic and cookie cutter. What kind of curriculum and content do the coaches have? That is important. If they're just talking to you on a call every week, if they're just giving you some advice and friendly information, if they maybe point you in the direction of a book they read, they're probably not going to be a good fit for you. They don't have a lot of meat on the bones to offer you a lot of true value. They're just giving you their opinion based off of some things they may have experienced in their life that may or may not even be good. May not be good for you. So they need to have curriculum. In our practice, have very structured materials and curriculum that is customized. There is no cookie cutter stuff. I will not allow any cookie cutter stuff in my business. That is completely customized to each and every single client, meeting them in their place where they're at with their needs that's specific to them, helping them with a custom plan personalized to achieve whatever it is they're defining to be success for them. Highly, highly recommend that you hire a coach that can adapt and can do things in those types of ways where you're just going to get some basic stuff. It may be helpful and informative, but not take you very far. I get clients from other coaches on occasion that tell me this very same thing over and over and over again. Yeah, I've been working with the coach, Jason, but I feel like I'm having the same conversation over and over and over again. I don't feel like we're moving forward. I feel like we're stuck. I feel like they've given me what they can give me and it's been good. And I've worked with them for 3 months, but I just don't feel like they can do everything for me that I need. I need to be challenged. I just don't think they have a lot of depth. They're not able to do everything for me that I need. And I don't want to go to different people in different times and have all these different coaches doing these different things for me and hope it all cobbles together and works. Not a good idea. You should have one qualified coach that can help you in all kinds of different ways. All right. That curriculum, that content can help you achieve things faster because they figured things out. They've got it down to a science. They've got it forms and templates and just different things that they can give you and customize it to you that's ready to go. You're not on the fly creating this stuff from scratch. That matters. Number 5, systems. What kind of systems do they use? Well, they just out there winging it. They're just kind of making it up, and whatever the client wants to talk about today, that's what we're going to talk about today. Well, yeah, whatever's important to the client that day certainly matters, but you can't have a coach allow you to float off over here one day and another day talk about this other thing, and you're just all over the map. There has to be a system and a method to the madness that can help you focus and be intentional about first things first, priorities, plan, and executing to that. Does it mean you can't deviate from the plan? Absolutely. Deviate all the time, but you're still in the system of going through things in a methodical way that's personalized to you so you get where you want to get when you want to get there. That's the whole value of a coach is accountability. If you don't have a system and you don't hold people accountable and not everybody's working together in the same place at the same time doing the same things together and everybody's just all over the place, it'll never go anywhere. You're wasting your time and money. Number 6 is a very, very powerful one. Yes, you need to be accredited and certified and trained and really know your craft as a coach. But number 6 is about experience. I've met many, many coaches out there, and they were good. They were really good. They were good talkers, good salespeople, and they had some good things to offer, but they lack depth. And that's where number 6 comes in, the experience. You need a coach that's actually been a CEO. It's actually served at the C-suite level, that's actually run numerous organizations as the sole person in charge numerous times successfully. successfully run organizations. They know what it's like to start a company. They know what it's like to be an entrepreneur. They know what it's like to climb the corporate ladder. They've been there and done that, and they've learned the lessons, made the mistakes, because the value of a coach is that they can take those experiences and help you prevent making mistakes, prevent things from happening that can help you minimize your risk, help you make better, more informed decisions, and help you do things faster, because you're gaining all of that from the coach who's been there and done that. So they need to have experience. I personally have 27 plus years of experience running 12 different organizations all over the globe, in the military, outside of the military, in politics, the commercial sector. I have experience with nonprofits. I have experience in a lot of different ways. I'm very well rounded, just due to the path that I took in my life. And so people get a lot of value from that. So they need to have really good, broad depth of experience to offer you. Number 7, training. How well trained is the coach you're interviewing? Ask them. Ask him for documents. Ask him for testimonials. Ask him for all kinds of things that will help you understand how much time they've got in the seat of being a coach, how much training they've received, how much education have they received. You know, I've got a couple of master's degrees. I've got a lot of different certifications and different things. You need to understand and see the bio on the coaches so you understand holistically what they're bringing to the table. So many people out there I talk to don't take the time to read the bios, look them up on LinkedIn, whatever that may be, and then ask them questions in the interviews of their background and their training. What's the depth of that? Who did the training? Is the training legitimate? It's one thing to go to Harvard Business School. It's another thing to go to the community college down the road. Those aren't the same things when you're talking about business excellence, training, etc. All right, number 8. Got a few more left here. Support. Does your coach have a team of support that surrounds the coaching and the coaching business? Because while I'm good at a lot of things and I coach people in a lot of different ways, I am not a bar certified attorney. I'm not a certified CPA. I'm not a certified doctor. I'm not a certified in many, many things, but my clients have needs. And one of the things that I am proud of in our practice here is that we have a big support system around the business, around the coaching and the training and the assessments that we do. I've got access to over 300 different experts, people that do company valuations, people that do different assessments, people that are lawyers, people that are specialty people in areas of finance and tax credits, all kinds of niche areas like business insurance and things like that, right? Where it's complicated. Health benefits, human resources programs and benefits. I am not the expert in those individual programs. I know a lot about them, but at the time that a client needs something that I can't offer, that's very hyper focused and specialized, I've got trusted people that I've interviewed, worked with many, many times in my network that I can plug in and help those clients with one source through our coaching and training practice. Man, that is so bad, because a lot of business owners, a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of executives and leaders, they're not experts in marketing. They're not experts in healthcare benefits. They're not experts in HR, but they know what they need. They know what the end result is they're trying to achieve. They're just not expert. They don't know the right questions to ask. They don't may not have a big enough network to connect with the right people that's right for them. They may know some people in those areas, but they just don't have the right people in those networks. And so we leverage my networks, which are pretty big, and have really rock solid people that I have interviewed and vetted, like I said before, but also are proven time and time again. They're trusted, and they have the same values and ethics and things that I bring to the table, and treat my clients is just as I do. Put the effort and the time into them that I do. Same passion. That's important. Number 9, technology. How well does your coach leverage technology? How much do they even know about technology? How do they integrate that? Because business is really being run by technology. Every business out there really truly today is a technology business. Every business out there is a technology business selling whatever products and services they're selling that may or may not be technologically connected, but it all rides on the technology. It's being delivered through technology. How businesses succeed and are efficient is through technology, collaboration, communication, websites, CRMs, ERPs, all these data integration systems just help people be more effective in their business, help them connect with their clients better, deliver better services better. Everything's technology based. So how well informed is the coach on technology, how that works, how to deliver coaching through different technology methods, and help you integrate technology, help you implement the right technologies, and get rid of the stuff you don't need. I go into companies all the time and they've got siloed systems all over the place that don't talk to each other. And then they create manual systems and Excel spreadsheets to go between. It is a train wreck. Your coach should be very well versed in technology, not only delivering coaching, training, and assessments through technology and that experience you have with the coach, but helping you round out your technology and use it to the best of your ability so you can run your organization as smooth as possible. All right, we got a few more left. Number 10, return on investment. Who the heck wants to invest in anything to develop themselves, to improve their company, to grow, to do anything without some kind of return on investment? Like, why should we do this if we're not going to benefit from it, right? That's just dumb. Everything needs to have a return on investment. So ask your coach. So if I work with you and you do the things we're talking about today, what's my return on investment? I guarantee you, most coaches are going to talk in some really big circles, and they're going to float around and talk around things, and you may not get a clear answer. You need to get a clear answer. With my coaching, in the practice that we have, on average, we deliver between 10 and 20x return on their investment, given they follow the plan, they do their part that we agreed to do, and executing the things that we agreed to execute. They have to do their part. Their company, their teammates, their employees all have to work as a team as we've been working together to do their part. If you're supposed to go out and sell 3 things this week, and we show up on a coaching call and you didn't go out and sell 3 things this week, then we're probably going to be delayed a week on getting you a return because you didn't go out and do the things that you said you needed to do. The thing about coaching that's different than consulting is that coaching, the coaches aren't coming in there doing all the work for you. if you hire consultants, most of the time they'll come in and actually do the work. You're paying them to be like a 1099 kind of employee for you that's not a W-2 for a very specific task, for a very specific deliverable, and they do the work and hand it to you on a silver platter. Coaching is not that. Now, I do a lot of things for my clients. I bend over backwards for them, but I don't do all the work. I'm not out there building their websites personally. No, they need a marketing team. I'm out there selling all this stuff for them, but I'm working with the sales team in the background to make sure when they go out and sell, they're doing what they need to be doing. And when they don't make a sell, we go back in and review all those things and figure out what happened in the sales process and make that better, so the next time they go out they can actually complete the sale, overcome the objections, etc. Right? And so if you do what you're supposed to do, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, the data says between 10 and 20x return on investment. That's important. Need to figure that out. All right, we got two more things left. Number 11, guarantees. What kind of guarantees does your coach give you? You need to ask that question. You need to write those down. You need to ask a lot of questions about those guarantees. You're probably thinking like, I don't know what guarantees to ask about. Well, how about the guarantee that the coach is going to show up every week on time, ready to go, got all the technologies in place to work with you, whether that's in person, across the net, on a Zoom call, or whatever that may be. How about the guarantee that they've actually got all the other things we've talked about already in this checklist? You know, all the support, the curriculum, the plan, and can actually deliver a customized plan for you. What about the guarantee that you're not signing a contract? Do not sign contracts with coaches. You never ever want to be locked into an agreement for X period of time. This isn't, you're not buying cell phone services here. You're not buying cable TV here. You're buying coaching. Coaches are there for you to be successful. In our practice, we don't have contracts. People can start and stop coaching whenever they feel like it for whatever reason. We do have an agreement, and the agreement outlines the price of what we're doing for the services that you've signed up for that we're providing. It's an agreement for confidentiality, that what we talk about, the things we work on, stay explicitly between us, just like the confidentiality of like a doctor or a lawyer. Okay. We also have, we make this zero risk for people. People don't understand coaching until they understand coaching. And so we take all the risk away. There's no minimum amounts of money they have to pay us, no minimum amounts of time to work together. If you come across people like that, run away. You should never feel locked into some minimum amount of time or money before you can walk away from it. Because what if you don't like the coach? What if it doesn't go well? What if it doesn't click? What if you don't feel good? What if you have a death in the family? What if something in life happens to you and you need to take a pause or stop something? You're locked in. Not good. We don't do it that way. We also have a flat retainer fee every single month. One fee in all those materials, tools, resources, coaching, training, all of that stuff comes with it. There's no upselling. There's no gimmicks. You hire me on a monthly basis to coach you. Everything that I bring to the table is part of that package. Very simple, very straightforward. A lot of coaches don't offer that. And we also offer a money back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, if I do something that makes you mad, if I say something that rubs you the wrong way, if we're not a good fit, it's not a good personality connection, you don't feel like we're making progress, we'll give you your money back. It's that simple. By the way, we've never given a dime back to anybody, because not that we wouldn't, we just never been asked to. We've never been in that situation. And so those are some very important things to understand about guarantees. Finally, results. What kind of results does the coach get? Can you see their testimonials? Can you see their 5-star reviews? Can you see their case studies? Like, what proof and evidence can they show you that's real and legitimate and wasn't made up, or their best friend said some nice things about them that they paid them $10 to say, or whatever that may be? What are the results the coach can get you? Because life, rewards only two things: action and results. And so you need a coach that's not just going to make you feel better, tell you what you want to hear, make a few little changes and say, yeah, look how great we are. Like, you need a coach that can follow you through your entire journey and get you action in accordance with the plan and the goals and the timeline as defined by you in the beginning of what you're defining as success, that's going to be able to walk that journey with you through the entire process and get incremental results every single week, every single month. You're making some kind of progress towards the end goal. All right. For us, I'm very open, honest, and transparent. We put testimonials on the website. We've got Google 5-star reviews. We've got what I call Soar Hire success stories. There's over 50 of them on our website. We've got more, but 50 is a lot. That's a lot to scroll through on the website. So we cycle them in and out, and just to show people different ways we've worked with people. What challenges did people have? What was the solutions we brought to the table? What were the results that we actually got people? You can go to soarhirecoaching.com/results and read all that for yourself. Those are real, true stories of clients we've worked with all over the world to help them achieve the things that they want to achieve. So, if you're thinking about coaching, if you're looking to leverage a coach in any way, shape, or form, I highly recommend you download this checklist off the website. Use it as a guide to help you make a good decision about who's the right coach for you. Today, we've gone over the 12 things that I think are most critical in that process. If you have any questions, any other thoughts, if you're on the fence about some things and you just need to kind of talk through it and have somebody help, we offer free complimentary consultations, free sessions. You can get a free coaching session from me personally at no charge to you, no gimmicks, no nothing, to help you understand where you're at, what you may need, and, this checklist, all the 12 things on it, and what's right for you. I may not be right for you, but I can help you pick the right person that is right for you. And I think that's huge. That's a huge benefit. And so as we kind of wrap up today, I want you to remember, a couple things. One, coaching is kind of mysterious, and you don't understand it until you understand it. So talk to different coaches, interview different coaches, use the checklist to pick the right coach for you. And if you're not happy with the results, then go find another coach. If you need help finding another coach and I'm not the right fit for you, fine, call me. We'll help you figure that out. The bottom line is, I care about your success, and I do everything in my power to be able to provide that via the podcast, via the website, via all the things we do in our practice, is to help other people be successful. And that's our goal today. If you need anything else, you can reach out to us at soarhirecoaching.com. Happy to set up a meeting, happy to answer questions. All types of these information is going to be in the show notes of this podcast. You can go there and find information as well. And so I thank you for being here today. I hope this was helpful for you, and look forward to next session. Next week, we've got a really interesting conversation. Next week, I'm going to talk about Bitcoin and blockchain and how that technology is revolutionizing our world that we live in, especially because it deals with money. and money's important, and how this can decentralize money and give people more freedom. You won't want to miss it. Look forward to seeing you there. Hope you all have a great week. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.